Alright everybody, welcome back to PGA Tour 2K25. So, I've been playing just the dailies each day, and so we've gotten, I'll show you here. So, what the hell? Okay, oh, it goes straight to the last one you've unlocked. So, I have the long flop and I believe 2 of the skills, the transition, got some of those pants and stuff too. I love this Nike shirt, actually really like that one. And then I got oh no, so I've only gotten 1 of the skills. Okay, got these wedges, but like I said, unfortunately, I'm not going to be putting them on even though they're already at Sapphire, just because having to redo everything and then unlock all the upgrades and stuff like that. It's just annoying. I like this Puma shirt. That's really nice. I haven't put anything on yet. This Malbon shirt's really good. But yeah, some really good stuff is in this season 2 Clubhouse Pass. Season 1 it had like Mizuno clubs. I'm not that fond of Mizuno clubs, so didn't really care. I think I upgraded the 3-wood, so once we unlock all the slots, I think it's maxed, or we can do one more. No, I can't remember. I think the driver's maxed pretty much. Irons, I don't remember. I don't think I've done anything yet with those, but that's about it. I did get this ball from the ranked tours. I think it's a really cool looking ball, and it's ruby, so I think it's a better, and we got these as well. I just bought this stuff from the store. Yes, I'm on Sapphire, so I think, is ruby the highest? I don't remember. I don't remember what's the highest. So I could switch to that ball if I want to. And just put because I have so many of the putter club fittings. I could not remember for the life of me what they were called. I have so many of the fittings, and also you don't need to apply. Let me just show you. I don't think you need to apply the shot types for the Clubhouse Pass. Because the long flop was just already on there. Yeah. You don't need to apply it. It automatically applies, so once you get it, you don't even need to go here to apply it, which is really nice. It's already going to be on there, but we're going to be playing the weekly Master Ranked Tours. And so, yesterday I played the 2 dailies, the Pro and the Master. Pro I did alright, and then the Master I actually got solo second. And so that was really nice. Didn't do too well on this one. -9 at Calamity Bay, and then 6 at Torrey Pines. Torrey Pines was 6 because the wind was insane. And this is the one we'll be playing for the Master. I was -50, which I think is pretty good, but those first 2 rounds and even some holes in the third, the greens here are really weird. I found so many ghost breaks and so many breaks that literally just didn't do anything or just moved really weird on the green. Like, it's a straightforward breaks, a cup out left or whatever. And it's just like wobbly the whole way there, left and right. And it's just like, what's going on with the putt? But
to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. This is a ranked tour event.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the greens at this course, but it was strange, to say the least.
We're setting up about 100 yards out.
It's going a little bit left off the face. The wind's going to help it, so... Little pull.
So it's looking good. You had that one dialed in, didn't you?
And the funny thing is, with this being a shorter hole, when I was doing the pro, I only birdied it like once or twice. For some reason, I just could not birdie it.
All right, second hole. We're in front of a par 5. Let's smoke this up the middle.
But I will say, made the cut.
That was good stuff.
On the kinetic one that I was on. And so, yeah. This par 5 is pretty tough because it's basically 9 yards up the hill. Let's hit a high one and try to... No, well, screw it. Let's hit the high one. Yeah, I knew I was going to pull it, so that helps it stay on the green versus if I would have hit it normal, I may have been in the rough with a bunker. So. You just play a birdie, for a birdie on this hole because of where the pin is, really. Ooh, almost got the eagle. Just hit it a little bit too hard, I think.
5 feet to the cup from here. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And this hole is a long par 4 hole.
Is it? 490, yeah, it's long. Oh, God. Pulled that one. I tried to compensate, you know, and without pulling everything and then just pushed it.
Okay, so. This is about 155 yards to the pin.
150, it's uphill 4 yards. Wind is helping. It's a 9-iron. Let's do this. Because the 9-iron will run a little bit, and then with this slope...
Good little shot there.
Okay. We weren't as far right as I thought we were going to be.
Setting up here for the 10-foot putt.
I don't know why I thought we were going to be right with the slope we were on.
To the right. Nicely done, dropping it in there for the bird.
But yeah, and then I played
All right, you brought things down
2 societies as well, and both of them, the greens were awful. Like, I found the first 7 holes on one of them, ghost breaks everywhere. I was just like, what is going on? And it's to the point where, man, if I get to like a ranked tours or a TGC tours and I'm getting breaks like that, like what the hell? That never broke until it got to the hole.
This one's a short
and it was breaking right the entire way, but whatever. But if you get to one like that, and they don't address it or anything, it's like, come on, guys. This is awful. Oh, shit, that's awful.
Well, that's unlucky. You didn't deserve that.
Oh, well. Wouldn't been able to make it on there anyway, so. Just pushing my thumb out to the right.
Out of the sand into the fairway.
What do we got here? An approach. Okay. I'm good with that. A little bit uphill, a little bit into the wind. These don't really spin back, so. Ooh.
That's another green in regulation.
Carried it a little bit too far,
this is for
but
the bird.
that's fine.
And our leader currently ahead by 1 stroke. All right, the par 4 6th hole is next.
Yeah, this one is a funny one. I'll just take a 3-wood. Try and keep it short of everything. Don't, you know.
Play. And this one's about
don't try to draw it around the corner and be dumb. Uphill a yard into the wind to touch, so. Learn from the last one. Don't need to move it as far up as... Ooh. I did because I really hit it bad. Went dead straight, but I pulled it and left it open, so it was short. Oh, I was gonna say that was our first really bad approach shot, but we got away with it.
Stroke on the rest of the field, and the 7th will be a par 4.
Oh no, it's in the water.
And that's a bunker.
In the bunker. What? What? How far? 287. Yeah, I'll just go back here. Damn it. Well, I screwed myself on this hole. Damn it. We're playing pretty darn well, too.
Okay, this one's around 90 yards out.
Shoot.
And that will play. Thank you very much. All right, and after that, you've
Damn
gone up
it.
to 4 under.
So we were 5 under through
Okay,
6
let's see
at
what
that
we can do
point.
here on the 8th
Damn,
hole.
that really dampens the mood.
Nice shot.
Then I also played in that little
6 feet
US
here.
Open qualifier number 1. Didn't record it.
1 stroke
Apparently it was
lead.
on Legend and I didn't realize it. But the win was literally max. Like almost every hole the win was maxed. And I shot like minus 26 or something through 4 rounds, which turned out to be really good.
And this shot is
I'm in like
around
50th or
170
something, so
yards
it's
away.
honestly not that bad. Downhill a little bit, so we'll just hit this full and push it, or open it.
And we're going right of the pin.
Damn it.
Well, that's too bad. Pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay.
It's because like I'm trying to get in.
Chip
Uh,
just
And man, the chips, I think the update they had with the game made it so they don't check nearly as much as when they first updated it to when they did check, because so when they first updated it, right, that chip right there would have checked maybe a couple feet after the hole. It would have stopped.
Nothing wrong with that.
But all of a sudden, all the chips that I'm hitting are rolling out like 10 to 15 feet past the hole. I'm like, man, it's weird. So I think they did another, because they did another update, and I think that's might be one of the things that they did.
Well judged. This putt's about 6 feet. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Hole number 11 coming up.
8 yards down, went off the right, so we're looking at a 211, which is right there. But this is a 4 iron. Let's just take it back a little bit maybe, because the wind's slightly into as well. Oh, I thought I pushed it again, but I pulled it. Ah.
Well, you can't hit them all.
So like, yeah, and see that one was short, and I didn't underswing it or anything, so it's strange.
Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention to what,
And the
you know, it
person
could
on
be
top
though
is
that I'm
leading
not
by a
chipping with a
stroke
60
at the
degree
moment.
and don't realize it. Maybe I'm chipping with the
Left to
52
right
degree.
cross breeze on this
I
hole.
didn't. I've never looked. I always just assume if I'm within like 10 or 15 yards,
Holy
it's giving me
mackerel.
my 60,
That was tattooed.
but maybe not.
Here's our second
Might need to
shot
pay
on the
attention to
12th.
that a little bit. Downhill a little bit. Little close, but I think that'll actually help it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you
Got lucky with the bounce, honestly, but
this next putt is for your birdie. What a display.
and it's funny. I
there.
knock on wood.
And right now you're 7
I
under.
haven't had any of those stupid breaks. I've had
Right,
one that
number
just
13,
didn't break
and this one's
as
par
much as
4.
it seemed like it should have. So with this whole, go with 3 wood right here because, or maybe just. I pulled it, closed it or whatever. Actually worked out. I would say with this hole you can get too close. So you got the long flop right here. So your 60 degree long flop goes 36 yards, but I'm not good with a long flop. So we're gonna go with spinner. Or I'm not good with a flop in general. I'm getting better. Oh.
Almost, that almost went down. This one's a 3-foot putt. Our
Yeah,
current leader
I'm
is
getting
up
better at the
there
flops.
by
They're not
2
like,
strokes
you know,
currently.
20 feet off anymore. But
Next is the 14th hole. This one's a par 5.
almost perfect.
I believe this one's fairway bound.
But it's down there, 341. You know,
And we're around about I'd
A
say
little bit to
240,
the right, it's all
245
going. We
to
gotta get. This is tough because of the
too
tree.
far on
With
this
the
one.
iron,
Steep
I think
slopes
we'll go
away from us
over
around
it.
that
So,
pin.
but just to be safe, let's hit a high one. And pull it. Damn. If I hadn't have pulled it, that would have been perfect too.
There you go. This is shaping up. Putting for eagle next. This putt is daunting to say the least. Hopefully you can this. Okay.
I did.
Swinging this way out to the
Surprisingly.
left. Let's see it turn. Holy. Well, let's just
Yeah, I
leave it
can't
there.
believe
That
it
was-
either, John.
That was a holy effort. Let's just put
A
it like
holy
that.
effort, you say. I don't know
Way
about that.
out there and
A
get
putt
it
I
up
made that I
right in
saved the
cup.
replay of
Amazing work.
in
Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there.
the daily that I did today. Was insane.
Heads up,
It was downhill breaking left, and I had to push. I think I put it like 30 feet to the right, and it went. I was like, okay. Downhill 3 yards, but the wind's in our face, so go like this. Little pull, but I
That's
needed it, and it went
Okay, this one's
How did it go the
20
distance?
feet.
with the wind like that. That was weird.
Downhill putt here, going right to left as well.
Nah.
Oh, come on, be nice. And drop this one in for your par. And our leader currently has a one-stroke
What are we?
advantage on
10
the
under?
field.
Oh, that's not.
And
I
now
thought,
number
honestly, I
16
thought we were way better.
5.
Oh, pull and close. Good thing I aimed it way the hell right.
Sure.
I would say that if I hit it good, wow, that's bad.
This one made a wrong turn.
Oh,
at
cool.
the
I'm going to
rough.
be directly behind this.
Setting up from the
Cool.
long grass here. Let's get on.
So I have to
this.
play for a par. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Because I don't think this gets over.
Coming
No.
in hot.
Yeah.
Good job getting back in the fairway.
Thanks,
taking
guys.
yourself out of harm's way.
Don't put grandstands in if you don't get free relief in the fucking game. Like, what are you doing? Underswung.
Approach shot worked out just fine. This one's about 22 feet to the cup. Looking good so
Like,
far.
I think I've had it's been 3 times so far.
Down nicely.
And that wasn't that far off. It was an 8-degree push.
Currently
But it was
lead
only
by
like
stroke.
15 yards right of the green.
Headwind to deal with on this hole.
And I'm in a grandstand. Or I'm right behind a grandstand.
Looks like a sand shot.
And if you try to take relief, you
Here's
have to
our
take a
second
penalty
shot
drop.
on the 17th.
And it's just like, guys, what are you doing?
Oh yeah.
What a splash that was.
That'll
But,
work
I mean, we got fucking robbed on the last hole.
Okay, next hole coming up. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under.
That pisses me off. Don't put it in if you can't take free relief.
Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. And you can't leave this one short. That bunker will be in play.
I just find it odd that this is the last hole. Oh my god, we almost
All right,
dunked it.
nice approach on
You know,
that one.
par 3.
Now you've got 7 foot.
Not many courses I've ever seen with a par
And
3
a
is the
very
last one.
respectable 12 under par for you at the end of this one.
Yeah, well, it should have been
And
13.
that's just about
Technically, it
for
should have been
me. Thank
14.
you for taking me around the course today. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll do it again soon.
Whatever. Alright, on to round 2. We're at the moment 175th. I feel like that was, I mean, we didn't do much wrong, to be honest. We had 1 bogey, and we got really
there. Hope you're doing.
I don't even want to say
I
unlucky
certainly am. My name is John McCarthy,
because
and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K.
you should be getting free relief from that thing. So it was really just something that they need to implement in the game.
As we get into this ranked tour event. All right, let's go. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Oh, the glory that could have been.
But overall, I mean, we didn't play bad at all. I did have, you know, pushes, pulls, stuff like that. But overall, I actually hit really good. Pushed it. No? Okay.
So far, so good for this one. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with.
Uphill, we have a 2-iron. This should get there just fine. It was perfect as well. Yeah, just a touch short.
Let's just find golf playing there.
Yes, it is. Going left in the beginning, just a touch right at the end. So we're just going to have right edge.
Eagle putt. Come on now. Let's get
hit it perfect. And it misses on the right side. Cool. So even though it was going left, twice as much as it was going right, and I didn't aim it outside of the hole, it somehow, and I hit it perfect, it somehow misses on the opposite side that it was breaking. So pretty cool there. Should have been an eagle, but thank you guys. Thank you.
And here's your second shot here on the third.
Just hit a full 7, I think. Yeah, pulled it. Might be alright though. Yep. Almost perfect. Needed more of a pull, really.
Nice little approach shot. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. Nicely played. And after that hole, looks like 15 under is where you sit. And the fourth hole, we have a par 3.
Again, down about 8 yards. So, I mean, playing basically what we're hitting right now, but it's a 2-iron. So, choke it maybe. And hopefully it'll hit. The only way you're getting this on, or having it stay really, is to hit the rough. And I pulled it, so it's not going to hit that. It does stay, but the only, I should have said the only way you're getting it close.
This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break, too.
Ooh, opened at 7 degrees. Holy shit.
And here's your par putt. Our leader is currently 1 stroke above the rest. Par 5 for the 5th hole.
Perfect.
Good shot.
Why did that sound so different? I guess because I hit it perfect. With the power drive. Not used to it.
I guess you're just going to take that driver around the fairway and be on your way.
It just didn't come back. Well, no, I wouldn't say that. It didn't carry as much as I thought it was going to. This might be short.
Well done.
Yeah, I knew it. I should have known.
And this is your look at birdie. I think this one will go left to right.
Ooh.
Stroke on that one. That's
See, I feel like that's what the eagle putt should have done,
and our leader
but gone in the middle.
Ahead by 1 stroke. 6th hole coming up. Yeah, that was a good swing. Well done. And this one's from around 75 yards out.
75. Go all the way back. And hopefully, I was going to say not do something like that. But it worked out.
Nice pin high. This was just a 3-foot putt. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Okay.
But it's funny, like, the other day... let's play it safe. The other day, when I was playing some of the ranked stuff,
well done.
I just couldn't make a single putt. Couldn't make anything. And then yesterday, I literally couldn't miss a putt. Like, I missed one when I was tied second. Or, still a second. I missed 1 putt. Damn it. That actually, okay.
Ooh, this is nice.
Almost went in.
Well done.
It's like in real life, whenever I'm so disappointed in a shot, it just ends up, you know, within 10 feet of the hole, and it's like, I feel like a jackass now. I was bitching about that shot and ended up better than everybody's. But yeah, it's just so strange how you'll be, you know, making
Okay,
everything,
we're on
or at
the
least
green.
most of everything.
12 feet left to the
Um,
hole. Nicely done.
and the next day you're just missing
And
literally
current
every
leader is
putt.
ahead by 2
And, you know,
strokes.
like these greens aren't too difficult
And we can
at
cap
all.
off the front 9 with
Oh yeah, I got the stinger because I had like 12 extra points. I just went ahead and got it so that I would have the option if I really needed it.
Drive's looking okay.
But one thing that I will say that I don't
70 yards
like,
to the pin.
and I've probably honestly said it before, but when they try to make like everything difficult for the TGC tours or even ranked tours,
5 feet to the cup from here.
all they do,
Oh,
why did that not go right? A single
here we
centimeter.
go with
Thank
the
you
par
guys
putt.
for once again
1 stroke lead for
having
our
a shit
leader today.
green. Is all they do is crank the wind up to an insane degree. When it's like, guys, this isn't fun to play. When you're having to calculate 20-something mile an hour wind going dead left. Like, all the time. Opened it up. Like, when you're playing the TGC tours, I think, have we had one where the wind wasn't insane?
Decent
It's just
approach
like a
there.
constant thing. Like, if it was
Now this from
a
13
round or
yards.
two once in a
I think
while,
this one's gonna go a bit
fine.
to the left.
but when it's every round, every tournament, damn it.
Ooh. Good luck here. This is
It
the
just gets
par.
so annoying and tedious to deal with. Damn, that was a 7 under front 9.
And
Pretty
it's a
good with
two-stroke lead for our
a
leader at the moment.
with 2 putts that missed because they literally didn't
All
do
right, let's see
anything
what
or did
happens on hole number 11.
what they shouldn't have done. So this one again, you gotta get over this. It's downhill, almost 7. We'll say 7 yards. Hitting the 4. Went slightly into. Let's go with this. Pulled it.
There we go.
Might still be
Great
good, though.
contact.
Yeah,
Nice
pretty good.
stroke. We're on the green. 14-footer.
Like, these greens are actually so far really easy unless you just put yourself in a really difficult spot. But
Current leader enjoying
some of the
a
greens that you
two-stroke
play,
lead
it's
at
just
the moment.
like I played in. I was doing the challenges. I did like
And
3,
12th hole, it's a
or
par
2.
4.
and the
And
Quail Hollow
fairway
ones,
does tilt away from us, bit of
and
a
it was like,
downslope
wow,
to
it's
the landing area.
open. You know, it's
And this one
3
on the
under, you
downslope,
get
this is gonna
3
get some
stars.
extra yards.
2
And
under,
this shot's about
1
110
or something like
yards
that.
to the pin.
And I'm 2 under with 2 to play. I'm like, I'm doing pretty good. All right. And yeah, downhill slope, so it'll probably go a little bit further. It's downhill, wind's also helping. So, and I get to a green.
Come on, kick right. Come on.
I put my birdie putt to within 3 feet.
This putt is measuring in.
It's
at
breaking.
11 feet.
Literally, if I would have made it, I missed it on the low side. Why did that go
Just
left?
a little bit aggressive there.
The entire thing, except for the very end, went right. And the very end was so minimal. Thank you guys for a 3rd green. This is what I'm talking about when I was playing in the Pro one. And so many of the greens were just wrong. And luckily I didn't encounter it until the back half of the 2nd round, but we've encountered it. But anyway.
Beautiful swing.
What the fuck?
All right, we're in the fairway bunker.
I didn't even think I had a chance to get in this. Wind into us as well. In the sand. We shouldn't need it full, but maybe right there. Little open. The perfect distance is a little open. But yeah, I would have had to have aimed it. Of course it breaks that much. Of course it does. Off of almost no break, it breaks a foot.
first stroke advantage on the field.
This is what pisses me off. I can hit bad shots all day long because I'm open, closed, whatever. But once the greens just start not making sense is when I really get pissed off. But anyway, I had a 3-foot birdie putt that broke literally 4 feet. And I barely tapped it. It barely passed the hole and went down 25 feet. And I'm like, guys, what the hell are you doing? At this point, you know, it's like,
You must be feeling lucky to take a driver off.
if it wasn't open, really.
Okay, here's our third shot.
If it wasn't open. The only reason I don't want to splash this is because it's going to hit onto a downhill slope. If it hits the fairway, it's going to go... Well, it's coming back, though. So actually... Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. Not going to come back. It's just going to go left.
Well
Okay.
done. Here's a 17-foot putt.
Cool. So many pars in a row.
All right, you're starting this way.
Never
to the
mind.
left.
It's a birdie.
Beautiful shot. And the current leader.
But anyway, like, you know, that hole, I'm not going to get too disappointed. I hit...
Team this one up on the
I hit a good
15th hole.
drive. Didn't quite hit the second shot that I wanted. I got punished for it. Third shot really ran off in a direction I didn't think it was going to. Like, I pushed it almost 7 degrees right. Or had it open or whatever. And it still wound up 15 feet left of the hole. But there wasn't that much break to the left. So I just misjudged a lot of shit there. To where it's like, I can't be that disappointed in that. But if a putt has no break in it or barely any break to the left, and I barely aim it to the left, and it somehow misses left, and I hit it perfect, it's like, you know, that's where I start to get, you know, it's like, all right, I kind of hate this. I don't like that either. I have a draw
Safely
swing.
on the green.
Even though the wind's going to the right, it should still draw a little bit. It went dead right and never came back.
Into the left.
Like, I just pushed the shit out of it.
Oh, bad break. Here we go. This is for par.
Or at the very least, it should go a little straighter.
One-stroke advantage
That
on
shot
the
off
field.
like I literally, it shot off like I just almost shanked it right. Because I was aiming 10 yards left of the pin, maybe a little bit more. You know, and it wound up 10 yards right of the pin. So it's like, Ooh, okay,
Off
that's
the
fine.
fairway, are ya?
Push closed. Almost got to the green still. And this one's going slightly up the hill the whole way, so we'll put it about right there. There we go.
This could go.
As planned.
Oh my, look at you.
I needed something to go my way. This back nine has been just screwing me over. So we made one putt on the last par 5 that I really thought I was gonna have no chance at, and then made this. So we've had 2 good breaks, but we've had 3 really bad breaks with the greens just being crap.
Might be able to make a move here. This is a short par 4.
Short par, yeah, but it's a short par 4, but not one you're really looking to get all that close. I got on when I was playing in the pro one, but you know, it's not one you're getting close just because of damn it. I really thought I was going to carry that. The funny thing is when you hit a high shot, the wind does not affect it any more than it would if you didn't. And that bothers me because it should, you know. This is off an uphill slope hitting onto a downhill slope, so uphill slope, we're going to need a little bit more club. Damn it. I say I'm getting better, and that's better than what I did at the beginning.
And this putt
you know,
is way out there.
It's going to the right for 3/5 of the putt. Then it comes back to the left. I'm going to just aim left edge. Because the one coming back left is a little bit stronger. I didn't hit it. I'm stupid. Damn it.
Well done. And the person on top is
I was so focused on the line that I didn't give it the speed.
On this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right.
It's downhill. Well, I'm hitting the club for the downhill, but then the wind. Let's go like right here. Pull it a little bit, but that should be fine. Yeah. If it wasn't for the pull, had a chance of going in, to be honest.
9-foot putt.
All right.
And that one
At least we
drops
birdied the
in for
last.
bird, and
What was
way
that?
to cap
12
off
under?
your round as
Yeah,
well.
12 under round. So we have back-to-back 12
Right, that's
unders.
just about it for me.
And
Hopefully
this
we'll
one
see
should
you
have
back
been
here real soon. See you next time.
3 shots better if the greens were proper. You know, the first round really, I think only 1 shot, maybe 2 I could have really made up because I had that bogey. But this one, minimum of 3 just because the greens were crap in certain areas. Oh yeah, and this first round we had that grandstand in the way, so yeah, minimum of 2 shots really. 3 wood's been working out, so let's keep going with it.
Good things ahead. And today we get to play a round of golf at Nipawin Golf and Country Club.
Again, wind's helping, and you're hitting a partial, so it's not going to spin nearly as much.
Really well judged approach there.
So if I hadn't have pulled it, what the hell was that? I mean, just shot dead left off the club face. I opened it, so it should have went a little bit right, and the green grids were going right, and it shot left. So. Yeah, let's try this out in this hole. I don't think. Hey, ow, never mind. I was gonna say I don't think I've hit a power drive on this hole yet, but
okay, setting up here with
maybe that's why.
Elevated green ahead.
2 iron can't do much. Honestly, being in the bunker, I'm fine with. I'd rather be in that bunker than the fairway, and I'm gonna be in the fairway. Shoot.
All right, I like being back on the fairway.
Damn it. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna hit a pitch though. Ah. Yep, pulled and open, so we lost a lot of distance there.
Snatch a birdie and be on our way.
Damn.
Looking pretty good.
Still got the birdie, but this hole could have been played a lot better. Bad drive, second shot didn't go where I wanted it to, and then the little pitch wasn't very good, but made the putt, and that's all that matters. Do this to try and counter some of that wind. Pulled it, but it's alright.
And this one's around 175 yards out.
Yeah, with the wind going left, the lie going way left, uphill. Go the full 6. Hit it perfect, a little bit under power, but we needed it.
Nice work.
Didn't need to put it as far right as I did. This looks dead straight. Yep.
Okay, good job on this one.
I wish I could play like this on TGC Tours, but oh well. Alright, 8 yards down, so it's playing 209. And then with the wind, it's hit a 6. Yeah, it's hit a 6, and then I'm going to bring it back. Might be too short. It's definitely short now. Damn it. Still gets on, though.
That's a safe shot.
Probably would have been long if I would have hit it perfect.
And this one's, I think, going left to right.
It is.
You're showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. And
4 through 4.
Everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead.
Ah. Yeah, I know I opened it.
This one looks like it'll play.
But with the wind, it's just fine.
Here's our second shot on the 5th.
Ooh. I want to play to this fairway over here, but it's risky. There.
That's bold, using the driver off the fairway.
Tiny bit of a pull. Sit. It's in the light stuff, though. Yeah, because I wanted to get a pitch on this. It's going to hit a downhill slope. Let's go with this. I carried it too far.
Well, missed the green there on that one. And this is your fourth shot. Well, this one's looking okay. Oh, and
Really?
it doesn't go.
I mean, it was not a poorly played hole at all. The pitch just ran out a lot further because I hit it just a touch too hard. Unfortunate.
Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. This one's heading to the fairway, I think.
Unfortunate. First par comes on at par 5.
And this one's about 120 yards to the pin.
Pulled it. Just gets on.
There, pin high. Okay, here's your birdie look.
One thing I've really noticed, I may have already said it as well in a video, but when the wind is helping, it could be by 18, 20 mile an hour. Doesn't matter. When the wind is helping on a wedge, the wedge distance is not affected whatsoever. I'm playing in dailies, other societies, when the wind is insane, absolutely no effect. Well, I screwed this one, didn't I? I can hit a spinner, but the spinner's not going to spin because it's in this stuff. But let's try it out. Because either way, if it's a pitch, it's going long. I can't hit a full one. Ooh.
All right, 36 feet away. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh, look at this thing. Still on track.
Barely gets there.
And it drops. Well done.
Yeah, that was a poor one. Needed the distance of a longer shot, or well, if I was in the fairway, you know, if I was a little bit more right, the spinner would have been a really good opportunity, but I was not. Opened it.
Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. Starting this
not as long as my last putt.
And this will be your par putt here. And it is a 2-stroke lead at the moment for our leader.
Where are we? We're at 30 right now, so we're 6 under through 8. Not bad. Sadly, could actually be a good bit better with, you know, a par on a par 5 and then par on that one. Damn it. This is going to go right. But the wind, I think, is going to counter it, maybe. It's uphill. 2 yards. Let's just hit it. 'Cause I don't think it affected it a little bit, the light rough with the distance.
About 15 feet. Putt appears to be online. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. And
So 7 under through 9, not bad. Not bad at all.
We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Good shot. And this is around the 190 mark.
Uphill, 6 yards. Into the wind slightly, mostly going off the left. It's a 6 iron. Hit a choked 5. Damn it. Pulled it, opened it.
Kick to the left.
Didn't end up bad, but
yeah, nice.
Could have been better.
That's a good little approach shot.
Really?
Come on, ball. All right, here is a look at our par putt.
Damn it.
Okay.
It sucks because it really seems like it just stopped breaking completely in the last like foot and a half.
Strokes currently.
Downhill 8 yards, but the wind in our face. Let's go with a 4 choked, and I'm going to put it down. Because the wind isn't going to affect it nearly as much with the choked. Even though I mishit it,
yep, that's going to do just nicely.
It was still long.
All right, here's a 20.
It's going left right off the bat. Going right. It's definitely going more left than right, and it's the downhill, so.
So far, so good. Looking very good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
Thank you, John.
And it's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. Oh, man, really got a hold of that. Okay, this one's about 135 yards out.
Wind's going to count on the lie, so I don't really need to worry about that. Hit it perfect.
And chalk up another green in regulation. 6 feet to go here. Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, if this doesn't go left, this is horse shit.
Current leader enjoying a 2-stroke lead at the moment.
This is one where I ended up in this stupid bunker. But again, this is one where, so you hit driver, you need to go far enough down the fairway and to the right so that you can hit something, because you can't go left, because you're not going to get over this. Or you got to lay up to around right here to get a full wedge. Let's try to go with this longer one.
You
Little pull.
absolutely
It's fine.
demolished that drive.
Not really where I wanted to be. But we can hit a spinner. We're going to hit the downhill slope, so we'll go right there. Perfect. Sit. Oh.
Here's a putt for
Just
birdie.
landed it too far.
Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh,
Not that much. Just hit it too hard, I guess.
putt.
In that case, the drive needed to be about probably 10 yards further to the right. Or I needed to hit the
1-stroke lead
iron,
for
like
our
I
leader.
said. The iron was probably the play, so I get
Now for
a
the
60
par
degree
five,
on there, and
14
it could actually have a chance to stop. Oh, carry the bunker.
Unfortunately, I think
Fuck.
this is beach bound.
Yeah, ain't going for this one unless we get lucky on the
away from this bunker.
bounce. And didn't even get over that. Okay.
From the
That's
fairway
weird.
bunker.
I knew it was going to run for a mile. That's why I
Hopefully we
chose
get
the
a good look at
60.
This next putt. Well played out of that bunker, though. Okay, here's your look at birdie.
Come on. Thank you.
That shot was.
I'll say, got to limit it. You've already birdied 2
Everyone's
out of
chasing the player
4 on the
top
back
of
9.
the
I
leaderboard.
can't go with a
Currently
third.
enjoying a 7-stroke lead.
Downhill 3 yards
will be a
into the
factor on
wind.
this. One's blowing
7
right
iron.
into
Let's
our
go
face.
6. Choked. Pulled it. Should be alright though. A little left.
Well
Yeah.
done. That's a
Little.
nice
Well, it's not even
shot
really a little
there.
left. It's short for the most
Okay,
part.
11 feet to deal with. And in there for the bird. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader.
And we have
Not a
the
bad
last
place.
par 5. See if we can't do something with it. Everything was perfect on that power drive.
Well done. Alrighty, second shot on
Going to the
16th.
left, wind's going to the left. Pins in the front, which is probably the hardest pin placement because you're not going to be able to stop it. Go with the. If you can't stop it, so you either go long and have a putt, or you stay short. And the thing is, everything is downhill besides the very beginning. So what do you do? Let's do this. What the hell?
That's no good. And this is your third
Don't know what
shot.
happened. Pitch does not get over this rock, so. Oh, that was almost as good as you could do.
Okay. Could
That
be
was
a
such
birdie
a
on the
bad
scorecard if you drop
3-wood.
This. This one is going downhill, and I think a little bit to the left.
Wow. Okay.
This one's on a line.
Honestly, I thought I put
Oh, come on.
way
So now
too
we
much
gotta
on
go
that
back.
one. I thought I put it out to the right way too
Moving-
much.
We're moving to the next.
That was a bad hole. Great drive. Just a
Everyone's chasing
horrendous
this
second
person
shot.
up top
Did
of
all
the
we could with
leaderboard.
the second shot. Or the
7-stroke
third.
lead for them right now.
Ah. Yep. I knew I closed the shit out of that. Ended up just fine. We can spinner it from
Right,
here.
Good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. for the birdie. Everyone's chasing the player on the top of the
that sucks.
leaderboard.
We
Currently
screwed the
enjoying
pooch on
a
that par 5,
7-stroke
but
lead. That wind
birdie
is
this and we're
picking
one
up,
shot
going
better
left
than
to
we
right on
have
this
been.
one.
Does the wind, is it into us enough to counter that 13 feet downhill? Let's try. And I opened it.
Oh,
It wasn't.
Missed the green on that one.
Going with the,
For our second shot here on number 18.
that was not bad, but I didn't, I bitched out on the
Here's
power.
a 5-footer.
That
And
sucks.
the putt
312
drops
under
in.
rounds
Finish
though,
your
where
round
honestly,
par.
in this
Well,
one,
on
the
behalf
back
of
9, we
myself,
lost
the team
it
here
a
at
little bit.
HB Studios and 2K
Um,
Sports, thanks for playing. I had
Lost
fun.
3
Hopefully you
shots
did.
probably on the back 9, which is crazy to say since we were 6 under, yeah. Or 5 under, or whatever we were. $96, but we keep going up, you know. And this is the last. No, tomorrow's the last day for this. So. Let's see if we can't do a little bit better
To welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25.
on this final round.
I have high expectations for you here in this ranked tour event. Let's make this a good one. All right, this one's about 85 yards out.
All perfects. Oh, back kick.
And that'll do. Grab your putter. 15 feet to go from here.
The fastest the greens have been, I
Oh, it's
think.
getting there.
We birdie it all 4 rounds.
Play
Hell yeah.
to you.
Hell yeah.
Okay, here we go. Par 5, second hole. Tee it high. You
Let
know
it fly. That'll work
that
out,
tee
even
shot
though it was
looks like it'll
closed.
do. Okay, about 235 yards left to go.
Uphill 8 yards, but there is that slope, that stop right there. So let's just hit the full 2 iron, pull it 7 degrees, and then get off. Or, well, it's on.
Well, look at you putting for eagle.
No,
now.
okay. I was thinking it was on the tier we needed to be on, but no,
All
that
right,
was
here we go. This is your chance.
pretty bad
for the
pull.
eagle. This one's going hard to the right.
yeah. Those are big
6
guesses,
feet to
really,
go here.
on how much they're gonna
That
go
was
right or
nice.
left.
Back-to-back birdies.
But that's
All right,
alright.
here we
I'm
go.
good with
Tee
birdies
this
on
one
par
up.
5s when
Par 4 here on this third hole.
my second shot doesn't really put me into a.
Ooh, off the downslope.
good
Watch
place.
This one run.
That's another big
This shot's about 150
pull,
yards
so I need
out.
to fix that. Didn't. In fact, I made it worse with an open. Well,
What will
you
happen?
go more straight with the
here?
open, but you're gonna
I'll
lose
just,
distance.
I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do.
Overswung that
Start
one.
this way out to the
Oh,
right.
but
Let's watch it.
almost made it. If I hadn't have overswung it, I may have
Let's see
made
what
it.
you can do.
That sucks. Not a great drive and a really bad second shot. Leads us to a par.
Teeing this one up on the
Downhill
fourth.
8. This is the thing that sucks about the game. So this shot right here, incredibly difficult to get close. And I wouldn't say sucks about the game. Sucks about golf. This one, incredibly difficult to get close if you don't get just lucky. Because it's downhill. And you're hitting a very high iron. So if you hit this, it's going to shoot. So you but if you roll with a lot of pace to that slope to the back, it's may not come back down. It might go over it, and now you're chipping. So we're gonna go with trying to get to that slope a little bit, maybe. And we open it, so we're not even gonna
Heading a
do
bit
that.
right.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't hit it
36
perfect, I mean, from
footer. Let's see what you
240,
do. This
what's
putt's
more
going
are you gonna
down the
ask for? You
slope,
know,
breaking right to left.
probably gonna break more left
This
than I
one's
think.
Looking good so far.
Nope, it was perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
Okay. I will take it.
Our leader has a 2-stroke advantage at the moment. And the 5th hole, we have a par 5.
So funny how I've been pulling or closing everything like crazy. I get to the hardest shot to hit, which is the power drive. Almost as good as you can hit it. It's a tough one. Honestly, actually, just play for the bunker. Because I have to hit the rough for this to stop anywhere, so let's just play for the bunker maybe. No, it's not disappointing at all. It's what we wanted. That's what we played for, baby.
Oh, right, I just missed the hole. And could have birdie here.
As you know, you play for that bunker.
That's your 4th birdie of the
You get a
day.
decent lie. You're almost guarantee a birdie with the pick.
At
So
the moment for our leader. Silky swing. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out.
a little open.
Hey, that's another green in regulation.
Surprised it's as short as it is.
Looking at a 10-foot putt here.
Oof.
And the current leader is ahead by 2 strokes at the moment. All right, 7th hole now, and it's a par 4.
Oh yeah, okay. So you know what? We'll play this one a little smarter, I think. And see how it goes. Hit it horribly, but played it smarter.
Nicely struck. This is
8-iron a little bit further in, but it's not a hard place right here. It's level with a little bit of wind helping. So, little pull, but that should be okay.
There we go. Good
Yeah.
shot.
Better birdie opportunity than we've had. Now we made it last time, but
And that will
much
drop
easier
for
putt than
birdie
the
number 6
than
on
the
day.
one in round 3. I'll say that.
It's a 2-stroke lead for our leader at the moment. Okay. 8th
Uphill
hole
3 yards,
coming
wind's
up.
helping. Let's go with this. I use the chokes so much, but it's like you don't always need to. Oh, I didn't need to. Didn't need to lay off it so much, I guess.
14 feet to go. I think it's breaking to the left. You're
Yes, it
cooking
is.
out there.
But yeah,
7 birdies
it's a
so far.
shot that
And it looks like our leader
I
is ahead
really
by
like,
3
but
strokes
I use
moment.
it too much. I think you don't always need to use
Made
it.
good contact
know.
with that one. All right, let's have a
You
good
can just take a
second
little
shot
bit
here on the
off
9th.
of a full shot. Ah, opened. I thought it was perfect. Opened it.
Okay, that'll just sneak into the first cut of rough here. Looking really good.
Yes.
And that's going to
Yes.
be a fancy little
What
birdie
chip?
for you. Nice chip.
I didn't want to, hit it any harder for worry it would go 10, 12 feet past. And I was like, oh, it's not even going to get there. But just falls in the front door.
Current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment. And we start the back 9 with a par 4. Nice drive, just striping it. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin.
190, 6 yards
Green slopes
uphill.
away
We have a
from it.
6-iron, so I'm not worried about
Go a
that
little
at
long,
all.
you're
We're
not
just going to
careful.
hit it. Little pull, little open, counters it. Oh,
that'll do
but
for now.
you lose distance.
Good luck on this one. We've got 16 feet.
There we go.
Oh my, that was
Oh yeah, another thing I noticed playing, again, I can't remember what course it was, but it was this week, daily, weekly, or just some other society. Can't remember. I noticed it was a 2-day one, so it was probably just a society I'm in. every putt like came off the club face in a either dead right or dead left. It never came off the club face straight. It was so weird. All right, 8 yards down, wind into us a little bit. Let's use the 6-iron. It should bounce on as long as we hit it good, which we didn't. Pull and close, so it's gonna be in the bunker.
That's gonna miss the green, unfortunate.
Man, I hate when I go through a shot
Okay,
and then
green
just
side sand.
hit it
Let's see
horribly.
what you have.
Same thing with real life.
Oh my goodness, you might get this to
You know, I'll go through like, okay,
And 4.
you know, I'm gonna tee off on this left side because I want to try and draw it in a little bit more. Aim over here and have it come in. If it doesn't draw, it's okay, but if it does, I'm perfect. And then, you know, I'll pull it or thin the hell out of it, and it's just like, oh shit.
Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. Okay, second shot here on the 12th.
There we go. Wow, that carried a lot further than I
On
thought.
the green with that one. Well done.
I aimed it a little bit to the right. I know the
14 feet to
slope
come from here.
we were on was going to go to the right, but I aimed it to the right because
here.
when you go to the green, all the stuff was going left.
This putt's tracking.
And so I was like, okay, the wedge is going to roll a little bit. You know, it'll roll like 10
strokes.
feet, something like that. Because we're going downhill and everything. So if it hits that slope and goes a little bit left, you know, should be good. Let's try the iron out this time, since everything else is not working on this hole.
And we're about 135 to the pin.
Downhill 8. Hit it as good as you could. Didn't go
out there,
left,
good.
really. It just stayed where I aimed it.
Ooh, setting up for
It's going
birdie
left
here.
right away.
And it looks
Hardly
like this
any.
will just
Goes
move a
right at
tiny
the
little bit
end,
to the right.
so just gonna hit it straight. Hit it all 4 perfects.
Okay,
right
birdie
in the
putt
hole.
drops. And our leader is ahead by 6 strokes as we check the scoreboard here. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 5. Let's do it.
And even though this should be the
Oh,
hardest par
man,
5,
you launched
it's not. It's that stupid one with the
it. Okay,
grandstand.
we are about
And that one isn't really because you
245
can't make
yards
it.
out from
You
here.
try to, and yeah. This one, again with the 2-iron, it should get over the trees, but does it get over all this ridge? You know, and if I try to hit a high one, it's definitely not going to get over everything. So maybe try to hit a high 3-wood and just back down with it. You know. Even though I mishit it, it was the right type of mishit. Gets over everything. It's a great
All right, on
shot.
the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's
It's a
fantastic.
tough putt, but
16
it's a
feet
putt.
to the
you
cup.
know.
Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, almost.
Need another 6 to 8 inches right.
We go birdie putt, and it is a
But it's an easy birdie.
7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. Here we go on to 15.
Downhill.
This one's a par 3.
3 because it's in the wind. Got an 8-iron. Just hit this. Perfect. Oh, I almost said why not get a hole in one while we're at it.
6 feet,
And it wasn't
to the
far
cup.
off.
And
Was not far
everyone's
off.
chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now.
This is the
one
toughest par 5.
5 for the 16th.
Because you can hit a great drive like that,
Go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it.
but that second shot. Or we can actually get it on with a... Oh.
Let's
I
see
don't
how
need to
that
worry
goes.
about going
I guess
a
you're
little
just
bit
gonna take
right
that
because
driver
we're
off the
far
fairway
enough.
and
The pin's way
drive it.
left. What a great
Nicely
driver off the
done
deck.
on the green and on and under regulation.
Another
but-
eagle putts.
And if you can this, that'll be for eagle.
Hit everything
Well, this one's
perfect.
starting out.
And it just didn't break as much as I thought. Damn.
Somehow it doesn't go down.
That's alright. Tap in, birdie.
Little tap in for us here, not bad.
Just tap it in.
Everyone's chasing the player on the top of the leaderboard, currently enjoying a 7-stroke lead.
So if this goes long in the bunker, it's okay. But I don't want it to be in the rough. I don't want to be down to the right. Little pull.
My goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just
Bunker?
absolute power.
Yes. Oh, that's not where I wanted to
From
be.
the bunker.
That's an awful place to be in the bunker.
All
Alright,
grab
it was
that
okay.
putter. Let's get to work
I
here.
knew I probably needed to hit it a
38
little bit
feet
harder.
to the cup.
And of course, it just really didn't
Too
break.
firm
And I
on
had
that
a
one.
9.36 open. And the putt
And it
almost
is a
went dead straight.
7-stroke lead
Even though it
for
was
our
breaking
leader.
to the right. And I hit a
That
9-degree open.
And let's bring
You
this
can't
thing
tell me
home
something
now
isn't
on
wrong
the
with that.
18th tee.
Sorry. A little bit of a pull. Alright, yeah. Okay.
Nice shot.
Honestly, I
That'll do.
might have been able to get away with a
For
full
final
60.
Score of 56. I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left.
Really? That's
And it
disappointing.
went by so quick. Just
Last
like that,
two,
your
this,
round is over.
that one, and I think the last one we
And
should have
with
made. That would have been a
I
16
must
under.
leave you. I had fun out there with you today.
Great round though,
Thanks for a great
14
round.
under. It surprisingly only 2 better than our previous 3 rounds, even though I feel like it went way better. It was just the last 2 holes. I feel like those putts should have went in, especially the one on 17. You can debate 18. I just didn't play it far enough to the right, but I think it should have went in. We got the watch. Pretty cool watch, to be honest. I actually really like them. Maybe I put them on. Who knows? Equip it. We'll see how a watch works out for us, you know. We don't have any accessories on, except for sunglasses on one of the rounds. And right now we're at 68th. Yeah. Minus 50. Could have, honestly, if everything went our way, 57, I think we could have done. Oh yeah, and I wanted to show you guys something else. Is it this one? This one. This one gave me like, it started me at like a bogey or something, but then literally the next day it shot me up all the way to Condor. So I got everything except for this Condor hat. It's so weird. For this is just literally playing the events, and like honestly I actually like that and the ball and everything. Pants I think are ugly as shit. Yeah, overall, really great round. Minus 50 could have been better. We had, I want to say, 4 to 5 shots where the game screwed us over. 3 or 4 were putts, and the one was just behind the grandstand. So yeah. Can we go higher with this? Season 3. Okay, so Amethyst. Okay, so Amethyst is the max. And I'm debating on going another power here just because contact right now is at 95, and I feel like I can risk lowering it to 89 to give myself the 290. So we'll do that. Let's see, 3-wood we still need to do all that. We got a little bit more, and this one is max. We just need to get there with that. Again with the wedges, like, I want to get limited edition ones. I can do the putter. What do I only have 2. I don't think I can actually. No, I can't. It's only 1. Okay. 5 to unlock it. We'll do that. And then we need 2 more of these to get to the final one, so. And then the ball, I don't think we'll ever get a limited edition ball. So really I just need to figure out what ball I want to play with the most. And upgrade it. Although since I don't use ball sleeves, it does not matter. So let's equip this. It's ruby, so it's better. So I like the look of that ball. We'll try that out. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. What outfits do we get real quick? Top. Oh yeah, we got the that thing. And the one for the women. Alright. In the next career mode video, I'll probably change the some of the outfits around. Nice watch here. This watch I'm not a fan of. It looks too much like you know, one of those Apple watches or whatever, and I don't like those. So anyway, guys, that's where we're gonna end it. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.